Good evening, I'm Apolinario, President natin si Valencia, and this is Weekend News. In Luzon, 13 rescued after boat capsizes in hot-filled waters. 13 passengers were safely rescued after a boat capsizes in the waters of Duwag, Lagoon on Friday, authorities said. According to the Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, or MDRMO, the passengers were en route home from Subic Beach when the incident occurred. The Subic Beach Security Team, or SBST, immediately responded to the emergency.
2022
The team is composed of personnel from the MDRMO, Philippine National Police or PNP, Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP, Presidential Security Group or PSG, and Bantay Dagat Station in the area. Through swift and coordinated efforts, all 13 individuals on board were rescued. Nearby residents also assisted in the operation, providing immediate aid to the passengers. The Philippine Coast Guard or PCG in Matlock has launched an investigation into the incident after it was discovered that the passengers failed to register with the tourism office before their trip. Authorities said 10 of the passengers are residents of Santa Magdalena, while the 3 boat operators are from Barangay Alhulira in Macdo. Officials reiterated the importance of adhering the established safety protocols, urging tourists to register with the tourism office before traveling to Subic Beach to help prevent similar incidents at sea.
Sa mga areas ninyo. Mas madali namin mag-monitor yung management, the technical team natin kung saan.
In Visayas, another round of our Cebu exhibit features 7 district towns. Another round of the our Cebu exhibit is now highlighting the towns of the 7th district of Cebu province. The towns once again take center stage, showcasing their proudly made local products during this segment of the exhibit, which is organized by the Cebu provincial government. Governor Pamela Pam Baricuatro, together with several mayors and vice mayors from the 7th district, attended the event. Among them were Mayor Roy Vicente Cinco of Dinapilan, Vice Mayor Berna Mangalan of Alegria, Mayor Inocentes Caparon of Malbol, Mayor Fritz Lastimoso of Alcantara, and Mayor Chantili and Victoria Blanco of Ronda. Also present at the event were board members past Ron Yoni and Cesar Baricuatro of the 7th district. The product displays from each town in the 7th district will run until Sunday. Governor Baricuatro said the event aims to give municipalities in the province of an opportunity to bring their local products closer to Cebuanos in the city and nearby urban areas. Last month, towns from the 4th district of Cebu province also showcased their own local products in the exhibit.
Sa vulnerability risk assessment mitigation plan,
In Mindanao, 33 street dwellers in Tagum profile under the SWD's Pag-abot program. A total of 33 street dwellers in Tagum City have been profiled by the Department of Social Welfare Development or DSWD through the Pag-abot program. Coordination was first carried out with the Local Government Unit or LGU and partner agencies such as City Social Welfare Development Office or CSWD, the Philippine National Police, and the City Security Unit or CSU, followed by street scanning and profiling of the areas where they stay. Those who have been profiled will undergo further verification to ensure they receive appropriate assistance and government services.
Yung mga hindi ho naaabot ng line ni Subialto, ito po yung pabalik doon para temporary na mapailawan ang ating.
In the world news, Lebanon-Israel ceasefire extended for 3 more weeks. The existing ceasefire between Lebanon and Israel has been extended by 3 more weeks, according to United States President Donald Trump following high-level talks at the White House. The United States led the discussions involving the ambassadors of Israel and Lebanon, resulting in an agreement to prolong the truce that was originally set to expire this week. Trump said the meeting went well and expressed hope that it would continue processing toward a lasting peace agreement within the year. Despite the ceasefire, attacks are still being reported in southern Lebanon, where Israeli forces continue to maintain a presence in what is being referred to as a buffer zone. And our health news, 47 Filipinos die every day due to alcohol consumption. Health advocates and lawmakers have launched the campaign Alcohol Hurts the Family to curb the rising numbers of deaths caused by alcoholic beverages. Efforts are now underway to pass House bills that seek to increase taxes on alcohol products as a way to reduce their consumption. And according to Representative Dada Kiram Ismula, the harm caused by alcohol often goes unnoticed, but it brings serious consequences such as child hunger, domestic violence, and diseases like cancer and heart conditions. This initiative is supported by several government officials to protect public health and prevent further tragedies among the Filipino families. And Luzon, Balamban Dance Festival kicks off, a vibrant celebration awaits. The 2026 Balamban Dance Festival officially kicked off on the evening of April 25, 2026 at City Hall Park in San Andres in the city of Santiago, the province of Isabela. City Mayor Attorney led the celebration. Sheena Tan, together with Congressman Engineer Joseph Tan of Isabela's 4th District, Vice Mayor Jamin Tan, and the Inter-City Council. Also in attendance was Isabela Provincial Tourism Officer Joan D. Marana. The opening ceremony began with a solemn prayer through a Thanksgiving Mass, offering blessings for the activities prepared for the Balamban Dance Festival and the 32nd cityhood founding anniversary. This was followed by the release of butterflies, symbolizing the official start of the festivities, along with the opening of the Balamban Trade Fair at the City Hall grounds. The LGU Santiago official mobile app called Kaisaka app was also introduced to the public. It aims to bring government services closer to the city's residents. Meanwhile, the public can look forward to performances by local bands and artists, along with other activities, as part of this year's simplified celebration amid the ongoing challenges brought about by high fuel prices in the country. In Visayas, the 6 children among those run over by a vehicle in the municipality of Tolosa, a 3-year-old child dies. A leisure outing turned tragic when several individuals were run over by a vehicle at the plaza among the Imelda Lane in Barangay Imelda in the municipality of Tolosa, the province of Leyte, on the evening of April 24. A vehicle driven by a 55-year-old man identified by the alias Anton, an employee of Dorelco and a resident of Barangay Bulao in Burawen, Leyte, suddenly sped onto the area. Of the 9 victims, a 3-year-old child from Barangay Kabuinan in the municipality of Tanawan, the province of Leyte, was died in the incident. 5 other children aged 1, 5, 7, 9, and 10, who are residents of Tolosa and Tanawan, were also hit and sustained injuries. 3 adults were likewise injured. A 38-year-old woman identified as alias Mel from Kabuinan in Tanawan, a 32-year-old individual known as J from Kapangian in Tolosa, and a 40-year-old individual identified as Hel from Barangay Malbong in Tolosa. Responders from the Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, or MDRRMO, immediately arrived at the scene. The victims are currently receiving treatment at the hospital, while the suspect is now in the custody of the Tolosa Municipal Police Station. The authorities are continuing their investigation into the incident. In Mindanao, the 47th AGMA, or Annual General Membership Assembly, and 7th SECA, or State of the Electric Cooperative Address of Sokelco, was held in the city of Akuro. The activity of Sokelco was held yesterday, Saturday, to give recognition to all member consumer owners who have been working diligently in the respective BAPAS on areas across the place now reached by Sultan Kudarat Electric Cooperative. The guest of honor was former TESDA Secretary General Honorable Suharto Teng Mangudadatu, PhD, represented by the Lieutenant Mayor of Sultan Kudarat, Honorable Datu Yasin S. Mangudadatu.
Electricity is more than just power. Hindi lang ito ilaw sa ating tahanan. Ito ay ang kabuhayan ng ating mga negosyante. Ito ay ang tulong sa ating magsasaka at mangingisda. Ito ay ang pag-asa ng bawat estudyante na nangangarap sa gabi. At sa likod ng bawat ilaw na ito ay ang sakripisyo, dedikasyon at serbisyo ng ating electric cooperative. Kaya naman sa aking ama at kuya, ang mensahe nila ay malinaw. Ang tunay na serbisyo ay hindi nasusukat sa kung kaano kalakas ang sistema, kundi kung gaano kalawak ang naaabot nito. Hindi sapat na may kuryente ang ilan. Dapat may kuryente ang lahat.
This was followed by the oath-taking ceremony of the nearby elected board of directors administered by Attorney Cirillo Y. Flores, Legal Counsel, as well as the newly elected officers of the board administered by Honorable Suharto Teng Mangudadatu, represented by Mayor Yasin Mangudadatu. The messages were also delivered online by the national officials such as Congressman Presley C. De Jesus in PhilReca Party List Representative, Attorney Janine Depay Colingan, PhilReca Executive Director and General Manager, and Antonio Mariano C. Almeda, NEA Administrator. According to the kind of Board of Directors, President Soraina M. Khalid, the unity and cooperation within the household lead to positive outcomes for the benefit of the cooperative. Sultan Kudarat Electric Cooperative Incorporated has now reached far areas through the collective efforts of all member consumer owners, the board of directors, employees, and smart initiatives and promoting good governance, especially in collection policies to sustain the cooperative's needs. Prizes were also given during the raffle draw for member consumer owners across the Sotelco's coverage area as a way of recognizing each one in return for their unwavering support of the cooperative. The final message, along with the presentation of Sotelco's accomplishments and developments, was delivered by the approachable and humble OIC manager Wilfredo M. Evangelista, PhD. All attendees of the activity went home happy, bringing with them the prizes they won, whether online or in person. The activity concluded successfully with smiles and joy among all member consumer owners and guests as everyone received prizes. In a world news, oil spill in Barangay Hoskin in Jordan was dispersed. The officials of Barangay Hoskin in Jordan who were dispersed have urged residents and fisherfolk to temporarily avoid the area where an oil spill has been discovered. In a Facebook post, the barangay said that the oil spill was reported past 7 a.m. along the shoreline near the barangay covered court area at the barangay hall in Sitio Sambag and Sitio Baluarte. An oil-like substance was observed floating along the shoreline, which may pose risk to marine life, coastal resources, and public safety, the barangay stated. The advisory added, they advised everyone, especially fisherfolk and residents of living near the shoreline, to avoid the affected area until proper assessment and cleanup are completed. The barangay is already coordinating with concerned agencies for appropriate action and continuous monitoring. And our health news, why can you tickle yourself? Did you know why you don't feel ticklish when you try to tickle yourself? But when someone else does it, why does it make you laugh? It's a simple question, but only a few people know the reason. In science, our brain, especially the cerebellum, can predict our own movements. That's why when you're the one doing the action, the brain ignores the sensation because it's already expected. But when someone else tickles you, it's unpredictable. That's why you really feel ticklish and often end up laughing. The ticklish sensation is actually a defense mechanism of the body, particularly in areas with many nerve endings that are very sensitive even to the slightest touch. And that is Weekend News this Sunday, April 26, 2026. I'm Apolinario, Ferdidignadi si Valencia, and this is Salakot Online Broadcasting Network. Happy weekend, good night kasadya,